If your horse is dragging you around, then you're going to want to do this. This person is asking specifically like what to do when their horse is dragging them. Now, here's the thing. Horses are incredibly powerful and strong. Like, I'm a big guy, and even I can't hold on to a horse that is determined to pull away, to run, to bolt, to dart. So what do you do in an instance like that? Here's the first thing you need to do. You need to make sure that you know how to disengage that horse's hind end. If you don't know what that looks like, I teach my coaching students how to do this all of the time. It's really simple. All it means is we add pressure to the horse's hind end and we get that hind end to swing away from us when we ask them to. Because if you can move that hind end around, then it makes it harder for your horse to run, bolt, take off, or dart, okay? So once you know how to teach your horse how to move that hind end, now it's a matter of when you use it. So now the next part is when to use it. And the answer to that is all of the time. So for example, if I have a horse that has a tendency to bolt, run, take off, I might walk them a few steps, disengage that hind end. Or maybe I'm working on sending, I might send them out, disengage that hind end, bring them in. Send them out again, disengage that hind end, bring them in. The key here is disengaging that hind end before they take off running, bolting, dragging, or any of that kind of stuff, so that they begin to develop a habit that you can disengage that hind end. When you disengage the hind end, their front end is facing you. You're teaching them that it's better to connect with you than to take off and run. You're building a habit of them anticipating, expecting you to ask them to move that hind end. And eventually, if you do it over and over and over again, and I mean over and over and over again, what will happen is your horse will begin to anticipate, instead of running off and taking off, they're anticipating you connecting with them by disengaging that hind end. So before they take off, you can disengage, they'll connect, and they're going to be in a position where they have a better understanding that taking off and running, which is their natural instinct, isn't always the best answer. That being with you, connecting with you, is the best choice for them. And that's why it's also super important that when you do disengage them and they're drawn in towards you, that you spend some good time rubbing and loving on them, rewarding them, letting them know that their decision to choose you over their instinct to run and flee and drag you, whoa, that is such a good choice for them to make.